Jonathan Majors gets convicted, right? He's guilty of domestic abuse, loses his role in Marvel. So they change the whole plan. They make a new villain. Wait.
You left out.
Wait.
Let him finish.
They make a... Oh, you know what? What?
Thanks, man.
Let's see.
Thanks.
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I can show you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody.
You should cover that song. Now that Shabuzi did it, Jaquan did it, Shabuzi did it, you should cover that
That's
song.
not a bad idea, dude.
Brendan Schaub.
1.
You just come out with an album. I almost wish, like, the amount of nonsense that you get anyway. Can you even imagine if he came out with a rap album?
Do it. Do it. Come out with a couch company. Dude, come out with a mattress. You know what I mean? Like, here at Brendan's, we'll get you sleeping good.
No, it would have to be
Like
Schaub's.
like the pillow.
It
Yeah,
sounds like a better
I'm
couch
just
company.
saying.
Yeah.
Schaub
true.
sounds like a better couch company.
Just remake the song. 1, and it comes to 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody in the Gringo Poppy gets tipsy. Everybody in the Gringo Poppy gets tipsy. Just put that part in it.
Yeah, I'm having more of these like dad moments now, like dad joke moments. I have a friend named Sierra, and I said to her, "So when you fart, is it Sierra Mist?"
Oh no, that might be mine. I had one over the weekend. That might be mine. Yeah, on stage I did it.
Really?
Yeah, it
went
probably
well?
crushed harder than anything I done. It was crowd work. I was talking about. I just posted the clip on my YouTube, but.
You were in San Diego, right?
I was in San Diego. The Laugh
During
Factory.
Comic-Con?
Yeah.
It's always weird. I was there
Super
2
weird.
years ago.
Super
Were
weird.
people in the crowd dressed up?
Very few actually.
Batman showed up to me.
Yeah. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, yeah, I
They
love them.
dressed up like
Yeah.
that. They're not even a thing. I just posted it, but anyway, mine was the this lady in the crowd said she was a bud tender. I didn't know what a bud tender was, but I figured out quickly. Right? Let's look at a weed.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's like bud tender. We started doing crowd work, and I said, "Well, what else do you do?" And she's like, "I'm also a bartender." So I was like, "You're a bud tender and a bartender?" And then I said, "Wait a minute, are you a chicken tender, dude?
That's fun.
Are you also a chicken tender?" Such a dad joke, but bro, crushed. Yeah.
That's just
fun.
Yeah.
you have to have those.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
So,
Dude, Billy said her first words this morning.
oh really?
First
This
words
morning?
This morning.
What was it?
Guess.
Guess.
Dad.
Guess.
Dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Big W for your boy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What was?
you guys have
what
a
were all
bet
the
going?
others' first words?
What's up?
What were like Boston and Tiger? What were their first words?
Wow. Terrible.
I'm pretty tight. No, Tigers was Dada
yeah,
too.
it's usually Dada.
Yeah, it's usually something like that. Bosty's might have been. He was saying Chomby a lot.
Yeah, I
we
remember
ask
that
him?
zombie. Yeah.
Chomby.
Oh yeah, we could ask him.
He's here.
But probably lie.
Yeah.
He'll probably be like, Trunk got shot. I'm like, all right, that's not your first word.
My
President Trump.
That's what he says.
that's hilarious.
That's how I found out Trump got shot. He came running up at the baseball, goes, Dad, because he heard his mom in the car, like someone called her and it's on speaker. And he runs up. I'm at Tigers baseball coaching. He runs up and goes, Dad, Trunk got shot. I'm like, what the hell? Who's Trunk? What are you talking about? He's like, Trunk got shot. I'm like, why are you so upset? And then all day, I'm like, Bud, you got to stay out of this.
This is Boston?
Yeah, I'm like, you got to stay out of this, man.
That's funny.
He's like so upset.
starting to develop theories and. Well, why didn't they get him off the thing if it was 2 minutes?
It was a slanted roof, Dad.
Is he vibing already?
He's vibing.
I'm just saying inside job. His first words were inside job.
I knew a kid whose first words were basketball.
Wow. My first word was Popeye. I talked about Popeye. That's why I'm so strong.
tracks.
And that's why I'm so strong.
That's right.
When
My
I'm
brother's
spinning.
first words was poison.
Tracks too.
He used to try and bite plants all the time. My mom would go, "Hey, stop poison," and then finally just turned around and was all poison.
Oh, well, okay. That's his origin story. And yours, what was yours?
I don't even know.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know either. I
don't know.
I think mine was like Trump 2024 or something.
Really? From all the way back then?
Yeah, back then.
Mine was Popeye. Calvin's was Dada, and then Billy's he just goes da for everything.
Gibberish.
Just da.
Like
We
Homer
think sometimes he's
Simpson.
saying that. Oh, dude, it's just da. Anything.
He's farting or what?
Da.
Maybe
Dude,
he's
it's
trying
really
to say
funny.
die.
Your first word was die. Son.
Die. You'd point at everything and say die.
Dude, Billy's hilarious. He never stops smiling. It's unbelievable.
That's good.
Calvin was always,
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you on the road too, Eric?
Like this past weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in Atlantic City with Matt Rife.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's cool.
Did his special just drop?
No,
I
it's
saw
not yet. August
preview.
13th.
Not yet.
And then Rogan's is Saturday live, right?
Doing right, yeah.
Live.
That live
that's
thing
the
is
move.
pretty wild.
To get the most views.
They film. They do tours.
No, I know.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
They do two.
Yeah.
They do.
No. It'll
One's
be
live
fine.
and it'll be
yeah.
fine.
No, I'm just saying it's wild that they do it.
If anyone's gonna pull it off, Joe.
But I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
actually like it's easier. If you have a good editing team ready to go, right?
Yeah.
So then they do the one and they get it ready. They probably put all the cameras and stuff ready to go, and then they film that they do it
Yeah,
live.
they do the one, and then it jumps to 2 to the 3 to the
Yeah.
4, and then.
But then,
And then for some reason, everybody's in the club.
on
Getting
the
tipsy.
dance floor, everybody's in the gringo poppy, gets tipsy. It's just
but then Matt's is it says crowd work.
yes,
It's a whole crowd work special.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not what you think though, but it's actually
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It's themed.
that's cool.
It's great. I've watched it so many times, and every time I watch it, by the time I get to the end, I don't. I'm like, oh wow, it's already.
Yeah.
You're surprised.
That's because he's a
it's
huge Matt Rife fan. He can't stop watching it.
Well, I had to.
No,
Oh,
he
we
directed
didn't-
it. He directed it.
Hey, earmuffs.
Disclaimer.
We haven't talked about presume.
Oh, dude, you just
Presumption.
fucking
The finale,
God damn it.
bro.
Everybody in the spoiler alert gets tipsy, dude. Don't talk about it.
No.
Did you start it?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Okay,
we're done with you.
Bro, that's on you.
Let me tell
That's
you
on
something
you.
right now. You got a week. You hear me?
A week.
Because next week we're gonna talk about it.
Bro, but I'm already
give him
in
Monday.
I'm already in a show, dude.
Doesn't matter.
You guys want me to stop my show?
Put that
dude?
on
I didn't say
ice.
stop. You can't watch more than one show.
Bro, I only have so much time.
What show is it?
Only with shows you go one at a time.
All right. You know what? How about this? I'll start watching this show this week. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll start watching.
You have
this
till
show.
Monday with me, and I'm gonna text you spoilers.
No. Okay, I have a week.
Earmuffs.
I can do it in a
Don't-
week. I can do it in a week. I can do it in a week.
the
What if I watch the
ending is
episode like I always
washed.
do religiously?
Just let him.
Dude. I'll watch it. God damn it, dude.
By the way, did you guys
Oh.
know this? And I don't know. We may
What?
need to fact check this, Nick. Getting back to Sierra Mist. Did you know that they?
I forgot completely. Does that still exist?
No. You know what? I heard that there was a lawsuit. That there was a online personality or whatever you call it, influencer named Sierra Mist.
Oh no.
And then there was a lawsuit, and they lost.
10 years later, because it was
they
out
had-
for a hot
and
second.
they had to change their name to this new name,
Starry?
Starry. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
and
Bet you didn't know that, huh?
and once it was Starry, it kind of crumbled, huh? No one.
because-
The name's terrible.
That's a terrible name.
I don't think it's terrible. Who cares? It's soda pop.
Everyone
but dude,
cares.
What are you going to call it? Well, you didn't think Red Bull was a good name, right?
I don't mind it. Mountain Dew is lit. That's a great
No, that's-
name. Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I guess
Give
so.
me that.
You're
Mountain
a
Dew used to go right
sucker.
through
huh?
me. I had to stop. I stopped
Mountain Dew
that
Code
so
Red.
long ago.
Come on,
No,
bro.
Code Red it's like a Jake Gyllenhaal movie or something.
sells me every time. Code Red.
Tastes like Jake Sweat.
I
Tastes
think
like
Code Red was a movie.
Code Red was a Matt Damon. What was that? Green Code or Code Green? Whatever. I don't know.
Whatever.
But anyway,
Yeah, so there's like a whole thing. Isn't that crazy?
I didn't know that.
I think it's kind of a dick move when you like
what?
when people try to like copyright things or
So you know,
It depends what it is.
It depends what
depends
it is.
what it is.
you know.
You know, if it's-
Because, but also, if we're Sierra Mist, like, is it a Pepsi company or Coca Cola? How the fuck do you not do your
I
homework?
guess,
And
except-
before you launch a product, look at the trademark,
Yeah.
look at other brands.
why don't they just call it Sierra Misty? That would have everyone would have still been like, oh, it's Sierra. Misty.
You still can't do it. It's
Oh,
too close.
really?
You still can't
Is that
do
right?
it. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be in Memphis, Tennessee, August 10th, Dallas, August 16th, Wichita, August 17th, Oxnard, California coming up. McAllen, Texas. Beaumont,
doing that
Texas.
too.
Peterborough. When are you doing Oxnard?
I think I'm doing Oxnard the 24th.
Oh, I'm on the weekend after you.
Yeah.
There we go, dude. Come to Oxnard to see the 1, 2. See him 1, and then it jumps to 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Yeah.
Everybody in Oxnard getting tipsy.
23rd to the 25th.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I'm literally the week after, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
Love it.
You're a towering force in comedy, it says right here.
That's so written so long ago.
Towering force.
Yeah.
That's why they still use that.
It also says you drink Sierra Mist.
And then on July, but also on August 8th, I'll be one night at the Covina Laugh Factory.
Great club.
That's a good.
So come check me out there.
And then go to chrislea.com for both of our tickets.
There's this guy that comes into my Twitch stream. He comes into my Twitch stream, and he goes, he'll do that. He'll come in and go like, "Hey guys, Houston."
That's hilarious.
For
Chris D'Elia.
your actual dates.
That's so funny.
That's
what the
hilarious.
babies need to do, dude. We need
But
to
it
get
got
out
too
there.
much where I had to block.
Limited, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can't.
Well, you don't do
It's
too much.
Because I said to him already, I was
At
like,
first,
this is
first-
really funny.
Yeah, it's first.
Yeah.
At
First it was funny,
Yeah.
and then it was like Chris, it just goes too far.
Yeah,
it's like too much.
Like, oh, now you're a
There you go.
troll.
He did it upside down.
Right. That's very me.
And now I really miss Eric's stream.
Yeah. Very good, Nick. That's
But
a good
do
joke.
you have people show up at your show and
In my merch.
Life Rips? Yeah.
You have to.
And then people will be like, "Oh, look, dude." I'm like, yeah, "It's cool. I support that."
I know.
That's my boy's
They think
merch.
it's yeah.
Like,
well,
"Oh,
yeah.
dude, how pissed are you?" I'm like, "Oh, no.
Silly.
You got this all wrong."
Yeah.
That is that's when you realize
People are
people
crazy.
out there are just there's no nuance to anybody's thought process. So you just kind of go, all right,
Everybody's crazy.
whatever.
Everybody's crazy.
Including us.
Yeah, no, everybody. Me too. Same. I mean, it's
Everybody
like
has a level. Let's say it's on a spectrum of crazy.
right. Well, yeah. The
Right?
thing is,
100%.
you want your crazy to not affect people as much as possible.
Boom.
Facts.
That's the crazy you want.
That's the spectrum.
Otherwise, you got to be locked up.
What?
So it's like you have like a regular person,
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh.
you have like at the like Jeffrey
Right.
Dahmer.
Right. He's affecting people.
Yeah.
Yeah. By affecting, we mean
So,
eating.
what's the scale? So you have like serial killer here, like regular person
Yeah.
here,
Elon Musk here.
and then it goes
Yeah.
like down. It goes down to like your stalker,
Right.
Online troll,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
where's the,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, but I do know that I watched. Speaking of serial killers, I and it's like a few years old, but and you must have seen it, but I watched the his name is now escaping me.
Night Stalker?
Gacy, Netflix
John Wayne
thing.
Gacy of Chicago.
Dude, let me tell you
Crazy,
something.
He's a fun one.
Like
crazy.
Democrat.
that guy's fucking crazy.
Democrat.
He was the weirdest one, I think, because he totally didn't seem like a serial killer. Everyone else did a little bit. Even Ted Bundy, people are like, "Oh, he's handsome." It's still, he still had that look, bro. John Wayne Gacy just looks like some fat guy.
But he
And-
dressed up as a clown.
No, well, yeah. I mean, that was creepy. But you have to understand, clowns. This is why clowns are creepy,
Correct.
because of this guy.
Yes.
No, but this dude, man,
And that's creepy. But
this dude, like
He
when
wasn't
you hear,
killing
when
people,
you
he's
hear his
dressed up
own
like that,
voice
though.
and all that stuff, you just go. This is why I always maintain that, like, there's like levels even to that crazy, because it's like, you think Dahmer, and we always talk
Yeah.
about Dahmer and what his, but I feel like Dahmer knew he had an issue,
Yeah.
and he was like, if you don't kill me, I'm gonna keep going, right?
Yeah.
This guy,
nah, no remorse, zero, and he's just like
zero remorse, man.
Dude, he had 29 bodies under his house.
under his own house.
27, 28,
It was
29.
crazy.
Because he had that construction company and he'd lure like
Right.
young men in and then just
Yep.
God, dude, when you
Tie him
find
up.
one, imagine you're the cop. You're the cop.
That's what the cops are in this.
Yeah,
it's just
and
like,
you find the one, and you kind of go, oh no. But then to find 27
Yeah.
more, oh,
it smelled so bad in his house that the heat would turn on. The cops were like, "We need to ask you about this." And the heat turned on, and he was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
they thought it was a dead raccoon.
No, they were like, "That's a
They know
very
body.
specific smell."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's
And so,
what you think about, like, so you think about the body stuff. So
Yeah.
this guy is at his house. Freaking Dahmer had the shit in his apartment.
But there's complaints all the time from smells. And he said he bought like meat, it went bad. The people bought it. But
sure
the
did.
thing is, they exaggerate. Like in that.
Yeah, well, they always-
In the Dahmer series that they did, they had the black lady as his neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
She actually lived in the building across the
Right.
street.
Well, I mean, that's.
but that's
But
for
even those
TV
tapes,
shows.
they
But
have
this
the
is a
Dahmer
documentary
tapes too.
Yes. Dahmer's interesting because he was like, he wanted to get caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was like, you got to kill me.
But
This
this
guy,
he's like, I
this
can't
guy
stop.
was a psychopath even in his regular life. His whole story was weird.
It was really odd. He put so many kids under his house that he had to start burying them around his house.
Yep.
Like, dude.
He's not even the worst. If you want to see the worst of the worst, it's the BTK killer.
Well,
By far the worst.
But I think
Really? You think worse than this guy?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, he didn't kill kids. BTK
No.
killer
He
killed
killed
families and would tie the kids down, murder the parents in front of him, and then watch the sister while he murdered the brother. It's
God.
awful.
His shit was
And he
awful.
was like a regular family man. He was part of the church. That's why he got away with forever, man. Then they would get close to him. He'd stop for like years, like 7
You know,
years.
they were
then go
trying
back to it.
that one series that was on Netflix. I really enjoyed it, but they didn't continue it.
Mindhunter.
Mindhunter.
Oh, I
One of the
love
best
that
series of all
show,
time.
bro.
They stopped it because it was about him. They were going to get to the end of that.
They always teased him
Yeah, but
and Charles Manson.
But it was going to be the
David Fincher,
finale.
right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
He's in
I re-
jail.
I really
in this-
wish-
in this-
Yes.
I really-
Manson's in jail.
Manson's
I
in
wish
jail.
they would have ended it.
I wish
really
that- I
enjoyed
loved that show,
me
bro.
too.
Oh, top 3 for me. Yeah.
But I
Really?
think it
Oh,
got
yeah.
to be
Wow.
too much. I think it was like a, it was like serial killer everywhere. So I
No,
why did they stop?
Dave Fincher said it was taking he had so many projects going on, and that took so much of his time. He just stopped doing it.
I also read an interview where David Fincher said, I have ideas to have this show go on for like over 10 years. And I was like, oh, fuck yes. And then they said it's not doing it anymore.
One of my
Well,
faves.
they weren't going to do that. They weren't going to go past 3 because that would just be so much.
You
money.
could have done 4.
No. It's just like I'm talking like behind Hollywood shit. It's like when you get to season 3 of something, they have to pay people more money. The crew.
Oh, I know, and
it
Netflix
becomes
is
exceedingly
struggling.
more expensive
Yeah,
to make a
Netflix
show
don't have
after.
money.
That's why a lot of Netflix shows end on season
That's
3.
lame.
Yeah.
Right when it gets good.
Right
huh?
when it gets good.
Yeah.
You know? Or sometimes they'll fire a crew and rehire. You know, it happens
That's
a lot.
nice. That's nice.
You've
Comedy
been
Central
watching.
used to do that.
Were you a fan of House of Boring this last Sunday?
Stop it.
What is it? House of Dragons? Yeah. Oh, I'm still on episode 8 of the first season, and I don't care.
That's okay.
Then skip season 2. If you don't like season 1, which I love, don't watch season 2.
Yeah.
So slow. This last episode I didn't mind. I'm just fucking with you.
No, but I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
I was thinking, when I watch it now, I'm thinking about, it's funny, I'm watching it and I'm going like this. Come on, Brenda's got to stay in. You know?
This
I'm
one
going
was
to get a
good,
text
though.
from Brendan. Let's get it going.
I was like, come on.
This one was like, you know.
It was
I get
interesting, though.
It was interesting. I like how they, but again, it's like you want, when you have a show called House of Drag, it'd be like if there's a show called House of Fucking and there's no fucking in it.
They just keep teasing it
You
at
know
the
what I mean?
end.
Like if you're gonna call the show House of Fucking, I need to see some fucking.
Start with the fucking.
You know that
The first line is,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're
you can't
getting-
have House of Dragons and say no dragons in the shit.
There's dragons in this one. It's just a little
it
too much.
is.
It's a little too much detail on dragons. Like they're trying to find a rider for the dragon.
I don't.
The entire episode is
all
them
made
finding
up,
a rider
bro.
for the
It's
dragon.
so
She
weird
needs
thing to
you know,
make
for
up.
her, you know, I don't know.
The end was dope though when she's like that and there's the
Yeah.
3 dragons.
Yeah. Let's take a break, guys.
Let's take a little break because you got big fights coming
Pugilism.
up, dude. You got
Prize fighting.
Dude, Terrence Crawford's fighting this freaking weekend. The number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world is fighting. Get in on all the action right now with DraftKings Sportsbook. It's super easy for first timers to get started. Try betting on something simple like picking Terrence Crawford to win.
It's so easy to get involved, man. I mean, you pretty much click on the link and you just fall into it. It's
Yeah,
super
dude.
simple.
Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app, select your fighter, Terrence Crawford, place your first bet. It's that simple. And speaking of huge, if you're new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code GOLDEN. That's code GOLDEN for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. Deposit and eligibility restrictions apply. See terms and responsible gaming resources at dkng.co/MMA. Anyway, but the fucking I haven't been sleeping well.
Why not, pal?
Bro, I think it's a combination of things.
You do look tired.
Combination.
He's in his 40s.
Combination.
He's in his 40s, and he went on a 17-hour flight.
Yeah, but that was over a week ago, and I still think it's part of it.
Combination.
What's that?
Combination.
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 So there's that, and then there's I am in my head about it because I'm like, I know I got to get better.
That's
and
when
then,
it gets worse.
And then it's worse. And then my son sometimes comes into bed, and then I'm like, he's kicking me and shit. So I just go sleep in his bed. Bro, I could not sleep last night, man. It was I went to bed at 1, and it jumped to 2 to the 3 to the 4. I went to bed at
So stupid.
And Gringo Poppy was on.
yeah. I went to bed at 12:30, and then I went to Cal came in at like 2, and I was up. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to Cal's. Dude, I was up till 3:30. I was just like this. Bro, it was the most 44-year-old shit ever.
Hey,
then
is it bad when you
welcome.
say you look tired? That's my way of saying you look like shit. You think?
no, I don't care.
Like when someone says, "Oh, you look tired," it means you don't look good, right?
No, I don't care. Looking tired is cool, kind of.
All
It's
right.
like, oh man, that guy's got some stuff going on. He's grizzled,
Yeah. All right.
and I don't.
Yeah.
But except for not sleeping, and I even tried masturbating, and like, dude,
Here we go.
here's how 44 I am. I'm like, I don't want to masturbate at all.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, come on, let's just get to, because I know it'll help me sleep. It really does.
Yeah.
And I just can't do it. And I'm like, all right.
Did you try gay porn?
I stopped it. No, not yet. I stopped it, and then I'm like, fuck
Just
this.
spitballing ideas.
And it was just like another.
Are you?
And I didn't masturbate. And I just waited. It sucked.
It's hard for me to sleep. And then I when I come in the room, oh man, Rachel gets so mad at me.
Oh, really?
You make too much noise.
Not even if I go, hey, what's up? This is Wolf. He'll go like this.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
funny,
he's
really?
ready to go.
Yeah,
he wants to party.
He hears me.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is my favorite thing ever. He'll be just on the titty. You know, he's like, and he hears me. Then he gets off.
Oh my
of it,
God.
One hand on the titty. He just
Oh my
goes,
God.
He wants to party.
He smiles.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my
you know what I
God.
mean? And I'm
Like
just
he's at work.
Yeah, and she's like this. Take him.
How old is he now?
On
5?
August 1st, he'll be 6 months.
Okay.
But is your wife a light sleeper? Like when you walk around, do you make noise?
No.
Well, I'm sure Eric moves around like a ninja. But I woke my wife up the other day, and yeah.
Fuck you.
Light on the feet, dude. You could be light on the feet. But I woke up the other day because I couldn't sleep. I sat up in bed and I go, and then I'm just like sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So it's like 2 a.m. I go brush my teeth just because I didn't yet, because I was trying to fall asleep before that to catch myself. You know what I mean? You ever do that? You're like, ooh, I'm tired now. I'm gonna catch it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Couldn't do it though. So like, all right, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I sit up on the bed, okay, and I'm just like, and then I get up to walk to the bathroom.
Do you get on your phone at all during this?
No, because it'll wake me up.
That's a problem. Yeah.
No. And so I go to the back, but I do take my phone so I don't have to turn on any lights
Yeah.
and use it as a
Yeah.
guide,
Flashlight,
right? Because
yeah.
it's real dark, right?
Yeah.
But I don't use the flashlight. I just use the home
Yeah,
screen,
same.
right? So, oh, nice. So, I walk to the bathroom. As I walk to the bathroom, Kristen says, "What are you doing?" And I say, "I can't sleep." She said, "Oh, okay." So I'm just going to pee. She said, "Okay." I go to pee. I start brushing my teeth. I'm doing it. Okay.
In the dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
But with the home screen up.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm still not looking at my phone. So Kristen says, "Hey, you're too loud," because I'm brushing my teeth. It's like, I'm really sorry. I know. I can't sleep, and I go to the thing, and then I go. She says, you woke me up. You're keeping me up, and I was like, yeah. And in my head, I was like, So I sat up on the bed, and she said, "What are you doing?" So I didn't wake her up. She was awake, right? Because
Or you getting up woke her up.
right. But
What were you
I
wearing?
was very,
Just kidding, I don't care.
I was very quiet. I get up and she says, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, she's awake." Right? So
You woke her up.
No, so I go like, so I want to ask her. No, she says, This is what she says. No, actually, this is what she says. You're too loud, and it woke me up.
There you go.
Brushing your teeth and all that, doing all this stuff. So I want to ask her, but you were awake when I sat up. So this is maybe my like OCD autism or whatever the fuck I have.
Yeah.
I'm like, I woke up because of the brushing the teeth, because you were already up on the sitting when I sat up on the bed. So I want to ask her that, but I'm like, I can't do that.
I'll solve the case.
Because that'll make her more awake, right? So I'm like, oh fuck, I really want to know, but like, now I gotta go.
It's just a wording. When you were brushing your teeth, you were keeping her up.
Right, I know, but I want to distinguish
watches the
that that's
podcast,
what
so
she
right
meant.
now, she
right.
watches it, she's
So
gonna be like,
so the next
"By the
day,
way."
so the next day she was like, you kept me up in the thing. And I was like, oh, I wanted to talk about this.
I'm glad you brought that up.
You're a psychopath.
And I was like, but I can't. It's like I can't let it go. And I was just like, and I I want her to know it's not a big deal. I know it's my thing, but like, you said I woke you up while I was brushing my teeth, but I had sat up in the bed, and that was when you said, "What are you doing?" So you were already awake. So what did you mean? And she was like, I don't know, but you woke me up when you were brushing your teeth. I was like, well, but you had already been awake, so that's not true. So what happened? And she tried to clear it up for me, and it made me feel a little bit better. But she feels like she's under interrogation, and she shouldn't. I don't want her to feel that way. I just want to know what happened.
Chris sounds exhausting. You live with,
I'm
but
exhausted.
also
I'm thinking the same thing.
Oh my God.
If I was exhausting, then why didn't she go back to sleep?
because you're keeping her up. She's exhausted.
Yeah,
but
that's actually interesting. Why would people say that? If something is exhausting, then it should be like, oh,
If I'm exhausting, go to sleep. You
can't-
Must not be exhausting.
sure, but you're not working out right now, right?
No.
That's probably why you can't sleep either.
Maybe. My shoulder, I gotta go PT on my shoulder. I have frozen shoulder, the doctor said.
Because if you're working out, you'll sleep hard. It's gonna help your sleep.
when I can't sleep, I listen to my audiobook. It'll put me to sleep. So I'll just reach for the frickin'.
Oh, Kristen has an audio. Oh,
I'll listen in headphones.
not Kristen.
What?
She listens out loud. Both you guys are fucked up.
Wait, you guys deserve each other.
Yeah. So she'll be like, I can't sleep.
I can't even imagine if like it's quiet in the room, it's dark, and you just hear
Tim Dillon, now it's
chapter
Jones.
4, and then no,
She go.
No.
Chapter 12.
No way.
He grabbed her face.
No,
started kissing her.
No. She just hit play.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Do you hit her?
I don't care about that. Because I think if I'm not sleeping, I think, okay, I'll get lost in this story that I wouldn't want to listen to, and that'll make me sleep. So I don't really care. But sometimes I say like, can you put on a podcast? Because like a Dateline episode, I will pass out to, right? And
they're both crazy, right?
And but then I'm like, I don't want to pass out to murder. You know what I mean? But
Ooh,
then
I do.
But then she's like, sometimes I'll be like, can you put a Dateline podcast on? And she'll be like, oh no, you know what? I want to listen to my book. And I'm like,
that works.
At full volume?
no, not full. I mean, it's like
Any volume's
Any
crazy.
volume's crazy.
Any volume's crazy if you're
I
trying
can
to
fall
sleep
asleep to stuff though.
Y'all
No,
both
Rachel get mad at me
crazy.
because then if I'm listening, sometimes I grab my iPad.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
Then I'll just
Come on,
like
bro.
look at shows or whatever. But then what I do, I take the covers and I'll put it over.
Oh God. But you get hot?
But then she'll take a picture of me and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"You
yeah.
think that I can't see?"
Right,
But it just looks like a glowing.
I like that. I like that she does that. Oh man, dude.
I can't.
So
No,
anyway.
I'm really like. Next time I see her, I'm gonna be like,
Wild.
"How? It's wild that you turn on an audiobook without headphones."
Both of you are guilty of
Yeah. You're brushing your teeth.
That's why you're
She's
together.
like, chapter 7. You know, it's like you guys are both nut jobs. You know.
I don't know, man. I'm tired of shit,
You look tired.
and I wanna get I don't know, man.
What's this kid want?
You want to yeesh these big,
I'll yeesh him, but I forgot. I got your coffee.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
the big baller brand shoes.
Oh.
Hold on a second here. What's going on
You
here?
want cold brew? I don't think you like it. And you make your own shit.
Maybe a quick text would have been like, "Hey,
Yeah, but here's why I didn't do
no,
that.
it's okay. I know why you didn't.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
No, I thought about it.
Oh, did you?
I just go like this.
Nah.
Actually, this is how rude I am.
Oh, yeah.
Before I
yeah,
even get to that. Before we get to that. That's not even how rude I am.
10 and 3's tough, though. 3's a lot.
I didn't want to
Three's a lot.
text and then wait because I'm like, oh, then he's gonna feel bad that he didn't text back in time, and then it's gonna be a whole thing. I'm just not gonna even deal with it.
Where'd you
Because
get
made
it
your
from?
coffee at home because I listened because I'm a good friend.
Where'd you get it
And-
from?
Oh, now you're a good friend?
Boy and the Bear, it's a great place, and it's really great. I love the cold brew. Anyway,
It is nice.
so here's the, and I had a flash forward to you drinking it and saying, this is nice. So, I know my friends. So, now hold on a
Crazy,
second.
legit crazy.
Well, I knew it, and I know you make it at home.
And I
You made it
love
at
you.
home already. So
I did make a nice coffee.
there you go, with your Breville or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And so
With my Breville, exactly.
so I know my friends. So I'm there, and this is how rude I am. I'm at the thing, and I'm like, usually one is not enough. Okay, so I'm like, I'm gonna get 2, and here's the great thing about it: if 1 is enough, I'm gonna give the second one to Brendan.
Good guy. You're a good
You know
guy.
what? Yes, I'm back in.
There you
Good
go.
guy.
So you're not
So I'm
special.
like,
That's
I'll
all
get
I'm saying
2.
is-
Yeah.
I'll get 2, and sometimes, and then I forgot, I got you one. I was like, I look at this, I go, yeah, that's enough.
Either way, it
That's
works
true
out
because
for
you
me.
did have that one sitting over there.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to
Could
see
use
it
some
and be
more
like,
ice.
is that mine? In case I wanted it.
You know what?
I
That's
wouldn't
so
say
crazy.
that.
Rachel-
Really?
No, I assume it's yours. Because you don't bring me coffee a lot.
Right. I have. Anyway.
Those were LaMelo Ball's shoes? What happened to them?
They're still around.
No, I know that, but remember the dad.
Well, they
was
were
like-
expensive. The shoes were expensive.
and the production was an issue. Those are
There's no more ball shoes?
I would say.
No, these are them.
they came out
that's-
those.
Those are crazy looking.
pretty
And
crazy
why does he look like he has like somebody's auntie's feet?
Can you zoom in?
Those are
No,
so
those
bad.
Zoom in
those
on the white
cankles?
ones.
The white
yeah.
ones are better than these ones over here
know,
because
man.
I can't deal with.
I would say that's
Those are slippers.
You need socks with those.
one yeesh. Yeesh! That's what he gets.
Half a yeesh.
No.
Half a yeesh. But that remember that dad was getting all that shit and he was always on first. Those are terrible. He was always on First Take. And then when you think about it, you're like, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
This dad has 3 kids in professional basketball. And we want to shit on this dad?
Well,
Isn't it weird?
No, but the thing is like he was
are not
doing
for
a
me.
lot that was kind of like taking the spotlight away, and I think once he recognized that,
He
just
backed off.
stopped. He really just
Yeah,
stopped.
yeah.
But like I'm with you 1,000%.
Like, people
The guy
wanna shit
never
on
got in
people.
trouble.
No.
he wasn't arrested or anything.
Good
like
kids.
That. He was just a loudmouth. And he got one of his kids. They all got hundreds of millions of dollars.
3 of them
You know?
went professional. 3 of them. You know how hard it is to
Who's
make
the third
one?
one?
Third one was in NBDL or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But two, and then what? Like,
It was
the one
LaMelo
kid's
Ball, whatever.
LaMelo,
he's still playing some Charlotte.
Some other one, and then basketball.
and they're
was the third
fucking
one.
good. They're good.
He was kind of destined.
Leangelo.
LeAngelo, LaMelo, and basket.
They're pretty fucking good for all 3 of them.
You're so dumb. It's okay. And in your mind, you were like, "This is." I know in your mind, you were like, "Look, I'm really tired, but I'm gonna nail this joke." You
yeah.
had it. You had it. You teed it up, and you teed yourself
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and you did it.
Yeah.
Minimal effort, but I'll give you credit.
It's
for
like
that.
even the shit. Even the shit LeBron gets. It's like, hold up, his son is in the NBA. You know how dope that is.
Dude, if your last name is Ball, you better be fucking playing some kind of shit. So I'm not really that impressed.
Fair. But all 3 of them, Ball.
It's called nominative determinism.
Huh?
When your name leads to like
Really?
the theory.
You know my
that-
real last name is hilarious.
the theory that people are psychologically predisposed
Yeah.
to pursue occupations or interests that resemble or evoke their names in some way.
And then it says Rob Raven should rightly be working with birds.
or he's just in a tree. Just who's that? I'm Rod. Rod Raven.
It's like Usain Bolt being the fastest man in the world.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Come on, bro.
Ice Spice been a
Too
rapper.
much of a coincidence.
Tiger Woods, Tim Duncan,
Yep.
Cecil Fielder.
Goddamn, Nick, keep going.
Why are you so angry?
Why does this guy know all of them right away?
Nick's so mad about it. Though. It's like, and it's all people of
Tiger
color.
Woods,
So he's kinda
Cecil
like-
Fielder.
I don't like how you saying it. Like, he,
Yeah.
like the N word's coming next. You know what I mean? Tiger Woods. Well, it is.
That's a good point.
Manute Bowl should have been a bowling though, right? That was him in the basketball. Manute Bowl.
Yeah,
right?
his son's a
Or he
super
would be
baller
make
too.
a cereal. Oh really?
Super
Bull?
baller. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just not tough.
He's not a super baller.
He has the potential. He's just not tough. He's always injured.
What's-
But he like everyone's on
He's seven-
Wimya's nuts, but the bald kid is just as good. He just doesn't have his shit together.
No, he's not just as good.
He's fucking good, man.
He's not. He's not at all.
No, you don't know basketball, right?
Christian
Yeah,
Guy. That
that's
guy's
garbage.
name.
Christian guy, and he's just
Hilarious.
gay.
McCracken. Carpet. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Lord Brain. Lord.
Lord
Clinical
Brain.
neurology.
I like it.
All right. Well, cool.
Sue, that's funny.
Huh.
We could look for just
Cashier.
What is it? Ka-ching?
Meat manager.
that was made up.
Dude,
that one's made up.
That one's that. Look, meat manager Brad Slaughter. That's pretty fucking good.
It's either that or he's a bit of killer.
Yeah. Right. I mean, the guy's last name is Doctor. Wow. Bookendorf? Come on, bro. Bookendorf?
Dude, race car driver Scott Speed.
That's cool.
That makes sense.
That
Joshua
must be why all the
Butt.
porn actors are like,
Joshua
you know,
Butt.
Yeah.
see more
Is
butts.
he into butt
Exactly.
stuff? There you go.
So you gotta name your kid something cool.
Yeah, shit. I guess I fucked
late.
it there.
You change it. They
I
don't
gotta,
know.
Yeah. No, well, Billy maybe, but yeah. I got to name my next kid Millions.
Billions.
Millions D'Elia. Dude, could you imagine? Billions D'Elia. I'm Italian.
There has to be. There's some kid named Millions.
Oh,
Has to
definitely.
be.
And he's black.
Facts. La Washa La Dryer. That's real.
They got grow up in.
DeColdis is like a really good fucking football player. Cornerback. Like
He's the coldest.
he's fucking cold.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It's like,
Don't do it.
what? What'd you say? Yeah. All right.
We stopped you mid yawn.
All right. I didn't yawn, but
You weren't committed to it.
I'm tired. I know. I'm
that's
too
how
to
tired you
yawn.
are. You can't even yawn.
Yeah.
These are Victor Wembanyama shoes.
Let's see.
I don't know about these shoes.
How can you play basketball in those?
Is that a
You
basketball
ever seen
shoe?
his ankles?
Whose ankles? Who is that? Whose shoes?
Victor Wembanyama. Once
Oh, got it.
All right.
Those are better than the Ball Brothers shit.
Yeah. Combination. I'd like a
Still
combination
Nike,
of
at
them
least
both.
They tried their own thing.
Yeah.
I think if the one kid hadn't got injured and he would
Yeah.
have been a really great player,
Mm.
I think their whole thing would be different.
Combination.
You know?
gotta be faster.
Combination.
What's going on with Drake? Is he coming out with an album? I thought he was coming out with an album this week.
He's just chilling,
I
huh?
think he's just chilling too. Why not? Just
Counting
be
his
chilling?
money.
Yep.
He got. I think it was like a month ago that he became the most streamed artist or something like that. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's just kind of. And then didn't Eminem do like a funeral album, like his last
Right.
one ever? Like
yeah.
he killed
He
Slim
killed
Shady?
some Slim Shady. Yeah.
Well, this it's I really like him a lot.
TRL killed
This is
him.
not a
Oh, really?
good album.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that it's really good.
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't like how he's rapping in this either.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
it's the same, no?
No, it's not.
Oh, really?
This is real different. And you have to listen. It's one of these things. It's kind of
I heard you have to listen to it. Yeah.
You can't just pick it up in
Come
the
on,
middle.
he's so good. Really?
I'm telling you, but this is he's trying something new.
Really?
Yeah, to me,
Is
he's
it
trying.
new though?
Yeah, dude,
I listened
some of the
to
things
it.
that he's doing, I don't know, because sometimes like that one song that came
Yeah.
out, whatever, it
Meg
just
Thee
sounds like the
Stallion?
other song.
The Guess Who's Back?
yeah,
Who's Back? Yeah.
And so I was like,
But I think that was-
oh.
That was the purpose.
No, but come on,
I don't know. I mean, look,
it's not my favorite,
he you know,
but it is what it is.
I don't know. Like he's what 50 something, so it's like it's so weird. Rap is you. It's not an old man's game. Like it's really not.
Only
you know?
because it's not that old.
I don't think so anymore. I think it's the fact that it's such an aggressive medium, like genre that like you're 55 and you're like, yo.
But I don't
fuck it.
think
like,
it's just
nah.
but I don't think it's just limits to rap. Like any genre. Like have you heard like Poison when they're like 70?
or yeah, like metal, hard metal. If they're like
Even Lionel
60,
Richie on
it's
American
like,
Idol, you're like, what the fuck is happening?
No,
dude?
come on. Hello.
He doesn't sound like that.
No, but I'm just
Hello?
saying. But I'm just saying though, you could just be like, you could sing. Suddenly, the life has new meaning to me. You know what I
sings
mean?
that? What is
Billy
it?
Ocean, and it's like, dude, you
happening
could
right
be
now?
that old
No, you can't.
and sing nice songs. You can't be like, fucking.
Murder rap.
Yo, I left them in the trunk. got the Rams on it. Yeah, it's like, dude, you're fucking 60.
It doesn't work for me. Once you're over 40, none of it works.
Dude,
for me.
Tony Bennett can fucking. Life is a fucking moment.
Tony
What are
Bennett
you
is
talking
still
about?
out there with
But I'm
Lady
just saying,
Gaga
like,
killing
Tony
it.
Bennett died.
Yeah,
for God's
he's
sake.
and he's still making albums.
Yeah.
That's how
just
good he
saying,
is.
when
He's
I'm just saying,
sitting
but he
there,
was
like,
out
6
there.
feet deep in
Yeah,
the.
but that's an old timey kind of luck be a lady, right? That works.
It's all
Very
about the
good,
genre,
Brendan.
man.
Thank you.
No, I think hip
There's a
hop,
lot of
any
old
aggressive,
country
it's like,
artists that are still
dude,
doing
Rakim isn't making money. And here's the thing: hip hop can be, you can make conscientious hip hop. You can make, not aggressive hip hop, but that's not what people are going to be listening to.
Andre 3000 went, I'm going to still do music, but
Fuck
I'm
y'all.
just going to play the flute.
I'll buy a flute.
He did a whole
know
flute
what
album.
You know how many
saying,
jazz
though-
musicians are so mad about that?
I think
It's
you're
so funny.
I think you're the people's voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to hear another Jay-Z
Dude,
song.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
you want to
but-
hear.
but I think back to like how great like that Black album is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But you just kind of go, I think we're done with you.
I mean, dude, it's like, what are you going to rap about now? You have $1 billion. You're not hungry like that in that way.
That was Machine Gun Kelly's point with Eminem. He's like, all right, how long are you going to keep this narrative? Like, how long are you going to keep doing? We're not trying to keep hearing this, man.
You're rapping for your fans at that point. And I think that's cool. Like, it's cool he killed some shady and whatever the fuck. The concept was cool. I didn't really listen to the whole album yet, but like,
My favorite are when celebrities, and Eminem did this. He was like, if Trump wins, I'm moving out of America. It's like, okay.
Oh.
No, you're not. You ain't doing shit. Where are you going to go? Canada?
Some people do that stuff. First of all, if you have that kind of money, you
I
live wherever you want.
I live wherever I want. If I have that kind of money, I live wherever I want.
Yeah,
I go to
you live in
Antarctica.
wherever you want.
I go to Antarctica.
Like George Clooney lives in Paris.
I go to Antarctica. I hang out with the
or
penguins.
Italy or wherever you right. Where's George Clooney live? I know
He probably lives here in Italy. When you're that rich.
You get that kind of money, you can go. You can say that kind of stuff. I'm with you.
It's hilarious.
I hate when people like talk like that. Especially if you're a regular ass motherfucker, then just shut your face.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't want to hear you. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm moving. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Please don't.
Yeah, I don't
Were you going to move to Europe where they're still throwing bananas at black players?
Yeah.
You know?
Go to Canada. Let me know how it goes for you. Move to Russia and tell them your pronouns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan Longwell, he was a kicker.
Okay, well.
Okay, well, we moved on from that.
Now we're going back.
We never talked about this, Chris.
we didn't?
You were out of
Oh,
town.
yeah, I was
You went
out
out
of
of town.
This guy's
pretty
on-
What happened?
This guy's on one right now, though.
Well, now, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to come to he wanted to try stand-up. And I think I was on I was on the show.
Ryan
And
Garcia, for those
Ryan
listening.
Garcia wanted to come do stand-up. He was playing poker earlier that day for an event.
That's when Jimmy Butler was not having.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. And he was like, I want to do stand-up tonight. And then his friend got in contact with me and was like, can you bring him up and roast him a little bit? And I was like, sure. And
Did you help him write any jokes or anything?
no, there were no jokes. There were no jokes. I mean, he had jokes, but he was like, I
He
didn't
started
do any.
shadow
of them.
boxing.
So I was like, you know him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
So-
kid.
Yeah. But so he came up
He's on one.
to me.
He's vibing.
So he got there and he was like,
He's vibing.
oh man, I'm so nervous. I can't believe I'm here. I'm so nervous. It was funny to see a guy like that nervous, you know?
Oh, is stand up not easy?
No. But so he comes up and I was like, so you want to go on stage? He was like, yeah. And I was like, all right. And he was like, I got some stuff. I'll do some silly stuff. And I was like, okay. And then he was like,
Did you tell him not to wear shorts though?
he was already in the shorts.
Yeah, I mean you can't.
Well, he's
Number-
Ryan
number one.
Garcia, bro.
Number
I know,
one.
but he has
Number
on
one.
church shoes.
Yeah,
and
you
a-
can't.
and a-
He's a good kid though, right? Like he's fun.
He was
It's just-
nice, you know. And so anyway,
he feels nervous.
so anyway, he gets on. So we go there, and he was like, "Hey, man, what did he say?" He's like, "Don't." He was like, "Can you stay up there with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I went up, you know.
You set him up good. You're like, it's first time.
Yeah,
be cool.
I bailed him out a few times. It's fine, you know. It's like if I wasn't up there, I don't know. It would have been weirder, you know.
You probably
And-
would have shadow boxed earlier.
I would, yeah. And so, and it was fine, and it was fun, and the crowd loved it. They were like, "What? He's here!" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's a famous dude. So it was fun, and then he starts shadow boxing, and it's pretty good, you know.
Did you hang out with him afterward?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm surprised you don't hear about him getting into like altercations. That's probably good for him then. It's probably not as crazy as
He's a
people
good
think.
kid, man.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He's a good kid.
He seems like a good guy. When you meet him, and like all I knew about him was online stuff. You expect him to be this insane person, but he's just like totally, totally seems normal. And he's like, yeah, the internet's not real. I just fuck around and say all this shit, you know. And it's like, oh yeah, okay.
He's vibing on there hardcore.
Yeah, yeah. But when you meet him, it's not. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that. He seems like a good guy. And of course, I'm always like sensitive to somebody where everyone's trying to be like at their throat, every day. So so I like him. I liked him. You treat people that treat you well. So I like him. And
good guy.
Yeah, seems like a good guy. So I wish him a very wonderful career in stand-up comedy. Isn't he in Japan now boxing?
No, he was visiting Manny Pacquiao at Rising.
Can he
now he
no
can't
longer box,
play
right?
in
He can. They suspended his license here, but you can go overseas and fight.
Okay.
I don't really understand the plan or what, because he's got a lot of money. He can still make a lot of money, but like I don't know what if you love boxing, you want to do it in America. I would just think maybe he doesn't love it. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't love it because like
he might be sick of like the behind the scenes
politics
shit,
of it,
all that. Yeah. I mean,
That
granted,
makes
he
sense.
missed weight. He failed a drug test. Even though they kind of redeemed himself, it's tough, man. But the way the commissions work, I think his fight was weird, Nick.
Vegas, wasn't it?
So if the Vegas commission, if he's banned there, every commission's gonna follow suit. So he won't be able to fight in America for at least a year. And then if you violate that and you go overseas, they're going to prolong his suspension.
Really?
So it's not small. Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because then you're just not like respecting the commission.
Just go get some street fights then.
Just chill for a year, though.
Yeah,
Just
no, I
chill
know.
and like
He's
work
got-
on yourself.
Yeah, true.
I would
true.
suggest go to rehab if you have a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he has a problem.
I did.
It was in Brooklyn, but
So New York, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh,
New York,
applies.
L.A., Texas.
What was?
His fight was
not
in
Vegas.
Brooklyn
His last
against.
So there's different
Haney.
boxing commissions in different states.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That's what makes the whole sport crazy. It should be
Correct.
just one thing.
Correct.
the Nevada one really kind of makes the rules, though. They rarely will go against what Nevada says.
They said, Nevada, California has some weird stuff. Dallas has in Florida, like Texas, Florida has weird stuff with the drug testing. That's why you see a lot of fights out there.
Yeah. Nick, stop vaping.
Okay, yeah, I should.
Well, just it's just smoke in here.
Cigarettes?
Isn't smoking of the two terrible things?
I don't know.
Isn't smoking better than vaping?
I don't know.
That's what I hear.
I'm vibing right now. Right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's what I hear though too. I don't know.
I heard that too. I
I'm
heard,
kidding. I
that,
don't care.
I
I
heard
don't
that
care
the
if you vape.
vibing. I heard that the vaping is worse for your lungs. And
Yeah.
all
Probably
this
just
kind
all
of-
bad, but
That's what I'm saying. They're all bad. I'm saying, but of the
yeah. I don't know.
the badness levels of them.
I don't know.
You ever looked at the numbers of people like chain smokers, like the death rates? It's not terrible.
No, that's vibing.
It's not. Look it up, Nick.
Okay. Well, I just think that
Smoking-related deaths in the country is something like 400,000 a year.
14% or something like that.
Smoking-related deaths that lead to other things. One of every 5 deaths in the United States
that's
each year,
crazy.
cigarette smoking is estimated to cause the following more than
That's
480,000
crazy.
deaths
What
annually.
are you
Except
using?
for
Hold
he's
on,
saying-
Nick. What are you using? Google.
Yeah, you're right.
There you go.
Go.
There you go.
is Google.
You're better than that, Nick.
What's Google gonna do?
Oh, it's a complete scam.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Like
No,
if you,
he's right,
No,
bro.
if you
They
type
are.
it, if you type in Trump assassination in Google, you
Yeah.
can't find it.
He's right.
And Facebook too, and they actually came out and apologized because they got called out on it, like,
They did?
oh, that's weird. We made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York Post.
Google going to remove.
That's not it.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, it's weird how that is just so weird. And then the AI of it and everything, and I think about like this world that my kids are gonna grow up in. Dude, I saw an AI video the other day that I was like, what? I didn't consider it was AI until like too late. It was like a guy who like pretended he was a dog, and I'm like, that looks too much like a dog. What the fuck is this?
I've never been fooled by AI. I think you have to be so stupid.
Well, here's why I got fooled. Because it started
Were you
as
tired?
it was started as a real video.
He has.
Yeah.
Remember the Japanese one I showed you?
Which one?
The Japanese
That
girl?
video?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come
Not even
on,
close.
dude.
Not even close. No.
Here?
No, not even close.
Okay,
No, he brought up on Fire
you
and the
know
Kid. I
what?
was
I
like,
want everybody to start. This is the thing now. We're gonna
try and trick me.
Yeah, try to trick Brendan.
they're gonna be. It's not AI, and they're gonna be like, "Hello," you know. Like, no, it wasn't AI. That was just me being a robot.
My
pretending.
favorite ones are those sports ones where it's the people talking after the game and they make them say different things.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Send me those when you see it.
Nick showed one of them.
Oh, no, I
Those
was
are
probably in
hilarious.
Australia.
It'll be like LeBron James. The ones I like are the Caitlin Clark ones.
Oh really?
And it's just her being like, yeah, like it'll be like she's at the podium and it's like, yeah, Bronny James don't got any game. He shouldn't be in the NBA. It's like people just make those kind of AIs.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Well, did you see LeBron James in the French maid outfit? Just a picture of it. It's like fucking weird, bro. It's just weird. It's like, oh god, now people are gonna think that's real.
Isn't Newsom like banning AI? He's trying to.
I mean,
And then
yeah, right there. Like that just looks straight up real.
Oh, that one might have got me.
Well, but you know he didn't. but you know he didn't do that. You know he didn't.
Do
that.
we?
You just look at that and you go, he didn't.
Well, they used to do these before AI, man. They would put you could
your head. I know.
Yeah,
but it didn't look that good.
photoshopping.
I don't know. He's trying to get into Hollywood. You know,
Oscar De La Hoya probably wishes to step in later.
Oscar's like, that's AI.
That ain't AI.
That's just him trying to fuck a hot chick. And he's like, whatever it takes, man.
Yeah.
You want some pumps? Give me those pumps. I'll put them on.
Yeah, just up until yesterday, when you typed in assassination, it would just say Truman, and then if you started typing Donald, it wouldn't even come up. But they changed it now.
Oh, really?
They got called out by the masses. And then also,
Why would Google not want you to Google that?
because they're far left.
Yeah, I know, but why? But
Because once that assassination attempt happened, it was like one of the most historic moments ever. So he gets so much support. So
he gets support.
And then
Okay.
on AI, on whatever it is, ChatGPT, when you asked about the assassination,
I
it
saw
was
that.
saying it was fake,
I saw that. Or well, no, I didn't see that, but I saw that.
saying there's no proof that was real.
And if you just Google Donald Trump, it gives you news stories for Harris, Donald Trump.
Right. Yeah, it sucks. That sucks, man.
But people are so stupid, it works.
But not-
That's why they do it.
People just don't think.
That's the problem.
It's the lunatics that advance society. It's the lunatics that advance it because they're doing crazy shit, and the status quo is just like, I don't know. The normal people are just like, whatever. Crazy people advance society.
Define crazy, though.
People who would do this shit. Make fucking Google woke. Like that's an insane thing.
They should just call it that.
Google woke.
They might as well. Facebook woke.
I don't know who's the guy that owns Google.
Zuckerberg.
Oh
no,
Sundar Pichai.
Sundar Pichai.
It's not.
He's
Look how close I was.
Oh, okay.
So
Sundar Pichai.
we're saying that this guy.
He's CEO. He doesn't own it. It's a public company, but
Right.
I'm saying, but he's the CEO.
He's the chief executive officer, CEO of Alphabet. Have you seen Alphabet donations to the Democrats?
No.
Bring that up, Nick.
Well, I mean, but
Bring
anyone
that
can
up.
you can donate to who you want to. I don't care about that, but it's just
they're
like
funding it.
no. It's just it when your politics.
Well, the only difference is like you get a rich guy like this is we don't know whatever this Alphabet thing is, and Elon Musk is just tweeting it. I'm giving $45 million a month.
That's
to
fake.
Trump.
That's
it's
fake.
fine.
That's not real. That's not real. He never said that.
But I'm just saying is like I think
This is the difference. This is the difference. Elon, you know what you're getting, right? He's not. There's no hidden agenda.
Right.
With this, they're taking funding from the White House to suppress
Yeah.
information,
Yeah.
so you
That's
have a
not
skewed
right.
view
That's
on
not right.
society. That's the issue.
your politics-
and they're a public platform.
Well, that's what I'm saying is wrong with all media. I mean, the fact that like when you can look, I remember when that Katrina happened.
the stripper.
Yeah, Katrina.
That's a stripper.
And then I remember I was going back and forth between CNN and Fox News, and it was like you're living in an alternate universe. You know,
depends what you watch.
it's like one is like you would have thought George Bush actually made the hurricane if
Right.
you were looking on CNN.
Like he broke the land. Yeah.
You know, and then on the other one, it's like a complete it's like
George Bush
the fact that
spun
you're
around too
living in
fast
an
and
alternate
started a
universe
tornado.
with information is crazy because I know what you're saying. I don't like that either. I don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
You know, if you have something that's supposed to be, you know, like for instance, like Twitter before when it was sort of like you didn't know really who was running it or owning it. You kind of like you had this thing like, okay, well you could just tweet whatever and who knows what's going on. Now you could just be like, oh, that's his thing. At least you know.
What do you mean?
But it's free speech. But
at least you know who the guy is. I mean,
at least you know who the guy
company was.
But at least you know on Twitter, like if you're leaning left, you can find the news that the left. You can find the right. Like it's not just skewed towards the left.
And you can find a lot of porn too.
Yeah, it's a nightmare now. That place is.
See, I don't see it as a nightmare.
think-
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare before.
Yeah, all the porn and all the stuff.
Well, no,
Crime
Twitter's a
rate.
nightmare.
Porn.
Go on Twitter. Every third reply is like, "Come see me loaded up in my pussy," and you're like, "What the fuck?" Anyway,
You look at this is what's crazy to think about. But the guy's so rich it doesn't even matter. But if you look up like what Twitter's value is now.
Oh,
I mean, it's
so down.
That's just bananas. It's bananas that.
Where'd you read that at though?
Just it, Brendan.
Have you looked?
Look anywhere. Find a conservative one.
Hey, do this for me, Nick. Who has the most users in 2024?
Yeah, but you can make any.
That was saying, where are you getting your news from?
I'm saying you can make any there's plenty of bot accounts.
Well, how do you know what is real and what's not? It's just
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I was asking where you get his news from.
But
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Well, that's weird.
What is this?
That's
And
that's Twitter above Facebook and Instagram.
As in what? More users?
Website rankings, like most used.
Yeah.
And the value is like based on his problem not being able to get advertisers, so they can't make money.
Which
but
he
it's
turned
still-
the advertising off because he didn't want to take donations.
But, I mean, talk about where you get your news from. So this guy, where is this?
Yeah, I know. This is Rob
Doge
from Denver.
designer, dude.
Right, so it's okay. It's okay that we're going to trash the Google search.
I know.
But
you never
this
know
guy,
what's right. You never know.
This is free speech, though.
know what I
Google's
mean?
not. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
has a skewed view.
I don't care about either one of these things. What I'm saying is,
Well, I'm saying what
that
you gotta
was
be
the
careful
worst
is going-
purchase in American.
Oh, I
history.
disagree. Couldn't disagree more.
Okay,
I was gonna say the value's lost, but there's still a ton of value for him. He's like
Well,
changing the
I hope
narrative.
so.
Like
Yeah.
everybody.
Well, if that's what the point was of it, fine.
And that's what he says. He goes, my point, he has enough money. He's like, my point wasn't to make
But
this a profitable business. That's why he got rid of advertising. He's like, they were like, hey, if you do this, we're going to pull advertising. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it because I don't want
I think
what
he got
left
rid of
or right
advertising.
skewing the agenda.
I think it's easy to say that when like advertisers leave, then you go, okay, we're going to get rid of advertising.
No. He got rid of all of it. Good and bad. He was like, I don't want any advertising. I want free speech. And like, well, you need to limit some of it. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but where were they getting the money to pay people for their videos and stuff?
There's still some ads on it.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you're saying that it was a bad idea to buy it. What I'm saying is he doesn't give a fuck. Your point is it's not making money. I don't.
Yeah. I'm saying you bought something for $44 billion.
And he bought it
And then
for free speech.
Almost a year later, it's lost all of its value? Like, that sucks. I forget, regardless of what this, like, noble cause you think he's doing this for, I'm just saying that's pretty crazy.
Because you're looking at it as.
Yeah, I'm saying business-wise, that's pretty crazy.
But
I think he should have just deleted it. That would have been the gangster move.
No, it wouldn't have been gangster.
No, but
Because
Oh my God, he'd be a hero right now.
No, not at all. Because then Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook is all skewed by the woke left. So then you have no lane for free speech. That's gangster. Gangster's not shutting it down.
Yeah, I think he should have just shut it down.
Gangster would be buying all of them and making it free
now
speech.
it's valued at $12 billion.
Is that it? God damn it.
Wow.
I'm saying, like, just go over to Truth Social.
It's not big. No, you can't. It's not big enough.
Also, that's.
And it's only for the right,
Yeah.
right? Like, you got to have it for everybody.
I just joined Rumble.
What's that one? How many conservative ones are there?
I don't know. I just joined whatever and then post whatever because who the fuck knows? I
don't
don't
know
know. You know?
I made a Truth Social just to be like, let me see what's going on
Oh,
here.
I got to get on there.
Yeah,
crazy.
here's my truth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you got followers
Nick
and everything.
fucking losing our sponsors right there with his first Truth Social. Man have penises, women have vaginas. We need to secure our borders. It's hilarious.
Just trying to get trending.
Just one like on that one?
You got 2 followers, though. You got 2 followers. You don't know how it's going to fucking shake down, man. We don't want this to spread like wildfire.
This guy's on there, like, Trump will be on there going in, man.
Really? I haven't
Funny.
seen it.
You got
And then,
funny
yeah,
posts.
Yeah,
I've never been on it.
it's funny. It's wild.
I mean, it looks just like Twitter.
That's great though. That you make your own. This is what I'm saying though. This is like equivalent to like the other guy. He made it himself. That's what he did with Twitter.
I wonder what that value of this is. Facebook has just admitted that it wrongly censored the Trump attempted assassination photo and got caught. So he's talking about the thing.
Yeah, sometimes he does post really funny ones, though.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, they're funny.
No, but what's the value of Truth Social? I wonder what. That's a private company, right? It's his.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to push it too. And you're like, it's just tough.
Well, I think they had a pretty good evaluation for having nothing. You
What?
know, I think this company's at a valuation of something like $5 billion or something like that.
Truth is?
Social?
Yeah, something like that.
Or Trump's.
No, Trump did the Truth Social.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was something. But like when you give a company an evaluation, it doesn't mean.
Look at
No,
what Nick is.
it's usually
Listen,
like
I'm
10
talking
times higher.
Truth thing
I
right
was
now.
over the weekend. I was talking to a finance guy, and he was telling me because I was like, I don't think Elon Musk actually wrote a check for $44 billion. And
No.
he was like, oh no, there is a company. There is a company that financed that,
Right.
and all of the people were fired.
Right. right.
If you're like a bank, if you're a bank investor and you invested in this and you were a part of this,
yeah.
I'm just saying for those people, it's a nightmare.
That's crazy, dude. Nick just truthed. We won't let them steal the election again.
Go Nick.
What if that blows up?
There you
Real
go,
Nick
bro.
Davis had truth, everyone.
Yeah, I need to get a truth one. I think calling it truth is not right. Is not the thing to do. It
What
makes
would you
people.
call it?
I
It's
think
like
it
the
makes
$6
people,
burger at.
It just makes people be like, "What is this?" You
Carl's
got to call
Jr.
it something that's kind of like. It makes people. It makes it seem like, even though there's not, it makes it seem like there's an agenda. Maybe there is an agenda. I don't know, but it's just like Truth Social. It's like it's too noble. You just call it something silly.
It's too on the nose.
Yeah, exactly.
We're telling the truth.
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
like,
It's
no,
like,
that makes
no,
me.
you're not. Oh, yeah, are you? Or is it just one
That's
side?
like a guy just saying, like, and you know me, I'm not a liar. It's like, well, bro. Yeah, okay, who says that?
But the thing is, like, this is like technology moves so fast,
Yeah.
and the government or our rules and laws haven't caught up to it. I mean, that's
Yeah. Well,
so.
yeah.
When you have something that's so big, like, but that's a private company.
Yeah.
Like it's like you have a company like Netflix, and then you have someone who's like, they're not giving me a special
Right.
because it's like, wait, this is a private company.
yeah,
they don't fuck with you.
yeah.
So it's like you have a company like Google and Facebook and all these things. They're
yeah.
private companies.
Massive,
They're massive
massive.
companies that are like in the brains of so many
Right.
people. So it sucks on all levels.
Yeah.
I agree. And
It
there's
sucks
so
on
much
all
power.
levels.
Yeah.
It really bothers me when people are like, but freedom is speech. How did they take my Instagram down? It's like, dude, it's owned by a guy.
This is a private company.
He goes and knocks you off. That's some guy.
talking about?
And you can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I mean, yeah, if enough people report you, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, that's hate speech then. Oh, okay, I was on stage telling a joke. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, they have a. I feel like
Get a new
Instagram's
tattoo?
Nah, it's been
AI
there.
algorithm is
You
messed
bad
up.
friend, huh?
We never wear shorts.
That's true. That is true.
What is it?
A guy falling through the air.
The Olympics
his
are
butt.
really
Oh.
beating a
Pants.
woman up for medals.
Cool.
Oh, is this one of those? Is
Guy
this a
falling on
trans
your dick.
boxer?
Yeah.
Insane, right?
Oh, this is just crazy. I haven't seen this. What is this?
This is a trans.
This is in the Olympics.
This
now?
is a
Yeah.
trans man that transitioned to a female fighting an actual female.
So this is what I don't get.
I thought
Okay,
they weren't going to allow
but this is what I don't get. So
Olympics is super
So
woke.
what is the?
I thought they weren't.
Criteria for somebody to be able to do this? Because Brittany Griner, right?
Brittany Griner?
Whatever it is, did a. She's in the WNBA, right?
Yes.
But somebody was talking to her in an interview, and she was like,
Call
"Oh,
me
so you're
Pops."
gonna have a baby? You're gonna be a mother?" And he's like, "No, I'm gonna be Pops." So if you identify as a male, shouldn't you be playing for the NBA and getting smoked? I
Getting
don't know.
dunked on?
But I'm just like, dude, if it is just simply, I say I'm a man, and you got titties, and down the court, you know what I mean?
She removed those.
So they removed those. So even more so, she would play in the NBA, and just getting Smoked, dude.
Dude,
what's up, bro?
My thing is, you never see it the other way.
Never.
So when it's like a man in the woman's locker room,
Right,
with a dick,
right,
and they're like, "Oh, identify." It's never the other way.
What do you
never
do?
gonna be in the men's
Yeah,
locker room
yeah.
with some girl with
Tits.
some nice
I know.
titties and a pussy doing
Yeah.
relax, guys.
Yeah. Just
I'm
always
a
some
man.
dude. Wait, what do you?
Gonna be like
It's always
this?
some. It's so some
Go,
dude.
girl.
I think I'm gay.
You got it, bro. You got it, bro.
It'll be some dude, and the women just like, nah, I'm just playing with my pussy. What is he doing in here? Playing with my pussy?
But didn't that boxer get disqualified or something, Nick, because of this?
No,
No.
She evidently like failed some gender tests.
That's the thing. It's like the test
crazy.
is just saying what you are.
But what was the test? Were they like, this is the dick,
Yeah.
and they're like, well, we need to see.
Yeah.
what
No,
are
but it's
we-
not even about that. It's about how you identify.
No, they
I
probably
don't
did
think
the
in
blood work.
Olympics,
Like,
though.
hey,
If you can't have drug, if
Hey,
they
man.
do drug testing because wait, here's the thing.
Well, sure.
If they do drug testing
Yeah.
because they don't want you to get an advantage,
Right.
Isn't having a male
yes.
physique an advantage
That's-
in a
yeah.
female sport?
ultimate advantage.
I would
And
think, yes.
usually the
Right?
reason, well, and one of the reasons they do that is because they couldn't succeed as a male, so they go over the females and
yeah,
dominate.
probably, I would think so. But Brittany
Oh, no, that's
Griner,
the only
what is
reason.
that? What it is? Should be posting up just with LeBron.
No,
Just
someone should be
getting
like, no, you feel like a
smoked.
man. Guard Kevin Garnett.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how it goes for you.
That's actually one of Trump's
Go get it.
funnier little
Yeah.
things he
Yeah.
was saying. Like,
What'd he say?
He was like, he would want LeBron James to identify as a woman,
Joanna man.
so he can have like the greatest women's basketball team ever. You know, it's just like, no, but this is like, that's Casey right there. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, what are we talking about?
It's just
It's
so,
wild.
so silly.
But wait,
The
but what
world
does
is
that article
crazy.
say?
And
Did
this
that
was in
person
the
get
Olympics
disqualified,
now?
though?
No,
Who
there-
was an Olympic boxer who was disqualified from world championships for failing gender tests?
Oh, okay.
but
so
she's
there's a test.
they allowed her in the
In the
Olympics, but not the World Championships that were before.
Got it. So this person was in the Olympics this year.
Yes.
Oh my god!
And she beat up a girl. He beat up a girl.
Yeah. How is this not assault?
It is.
It's
Well-
right in her name. I man.
It's back to your thing.
Nominative determinism.
That's really wild.
That's wild. Dude. I don't know what to even say. Like, it's like
You know what's crazy? It's just that's the norm now. You're like, oh, that's crazy. What else you got, Nick?
You see the one time we got the
That's
Taiwan
it.
guy? Oh my god! You look. Oh my.
I'm just
god.
saying, how
What do
crazy.
you want? What?
It blows my mind that like we're gonna look. I'm telling you, in,
Yeah.
20 years
I
we're gonna
hope
look
so.
back on this. We're gonna be like, remember when we used to let dudes beat up women as long as they had a wig on? What are we talking
It depends
about?
how it depends how it goes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that might be the norm, though. Like, remember when that surprised us?
Oh my god!
It depends how things go.
It's so crazy how shit changes. It's so crazy how shit changes.
Watch what happens if Kamala Harris wins.
Dude,
Watch what happens.
It's so crazy how shit changes, though, because, like, look, Jonathan Majors gets convicted, right? He's guilty of domestic abuse, loses his role in Marvel. So they change the whole plan. They make a new villain. Wait.
You left out.
Wait.
Let him finish.
They make a... Oh, you know what? What?
Thanks, man.
Let's see.
Thanks. I was just gonna say with Jonathan Majors, he kind of upgraded because domestic violence. Then he starts dating Megan Good, so
Nah.
he kind of won.
Wait, you interrupted.
this
You interrupted his
in
flow
the
for
worst
that shit.
That was terrible.
Megan Good.
Just
Megan
absolutely
Good.
terrible.
He got Megan Good out of all of this.
But this
go
is a
ahead.
terrible
Fuck Black
way
Panther
to
7 or whatever.
dismantle
All right,
my...
keep going.
I knew where you were going.
So they change the whole trajectory of the... It's not Kang anymore. Now they're going to do Doctor Doom. And they hire Robert Downey Jr., okay? Robert Downey Jr. has a rap sheet. I mean, yeah, he's a changed man, and time has passed. But this dude, it's you know, it's like...
what was he guilty of?
Changes time. And Robert Downey Jr. couldn't work for a while.
Correct.
Well, I could tell you why. Let me just go into my wallet here and pull my race card out. It's been dried off for a little while.
No,
because
yeah.
like we're so busy talking about women's rights
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
this kind of
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
we've forgotten about the race card. Still a real thing.
Yeah.
Yes
what I
and no,
mean?
but when it
Oh,
comes
no,
to
no, no, it's
when
not
it comes
gonna
to
be-
Hollywood, like what about Mike Tyson? What about Snoop Dogg?
Yeah,
we talk
yeah,
about a rap
yeah.
sheet, but Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg's at the Olympics. He was on trial for murder.
Crazy.
But
But
get convicted.
But
No,
there you
yeah.
go.
Well, yeah, Tyson.
Mike
did,
Tyson
but,
did though.
Yeah, but this is a
it's just-
big ass thing.
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
this
we're supposed to just ignore that he was Iron Man.
Well, that's
the
I don't
least
care
of our
about that,
worries.
Yeah.
Not for me. That's
Well, you're a
fucking
dork. That's-
bullshit.
You're a nerd.
you're
Not for
You're a
me.
nerd.
I'm
You're
gonna be
a
in the
nerd.
theater. That's Iron Man. You can't just change
but-
characters.
Whatever, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, but what did Robert Downey Jr. get convicted of? Didn't he just hook up with like a trans chick?
No.
And back then it was illegal.
No, it was a bunch of stuff. But also he
He'd be celebrating for it now.
really vibing
He
now.
woke up in a kid's bed in their home. I mean, just crazy shit. And he didn't work for a while. And I get it. You can become a better person, go to rehab and all that stuff, and that's great. My point is, it's crazy what time does, because Jonathan Majors, got convicted for this thing, and it looked like they were both toxic, the man
whole
and the woman.
relationship, yeah.
And it's just
Yeah, that was a crazy
it's just
video.
because
You
this
ever
is
see that
happening
video?
now.
You see that video? It's crazy.
Oh,
I know what really happened.
there's
He
a
was
video?
cheating on her.
Right.
And he was cheating on her, and he was getting text messages, and she grabbed the phone, and then they got into an altercation about it, and he was trying to run away from her because she was like, and then she was a woman scorned, and she got him.
Well, yeah.
And he threw her into the car, right?
No. It was right. He was like, "Come on, get
Yeah.
inside the car." And then it was a whole thing. Then she's drunk at home. He calls the cops because she's,
Well, whatever. In the
crazy. The whole
in the
thing is a
courtroom,
crazy
they
story.
convicted him because they said he was rough with her. But so who knows what happened?
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
What did Robert Downey Jr. do?
Or you can look it up. I don't know. He was in jail. He was in jail.
He actually went to jail?
Yeah. Unless
I saw
I.
drug charges. That's it. I didn't. And plus holding a gun, unloaded 357 or something like
I mean,
that.
that's horrible.
That's not too bad.
That's pretty bad, bro. He also.
Holding a gun?
I mean, no, a cop with a gun. So I don't know if
Oh,
he's
that's not
holding
bad.
it.
Wait,
yeah.
he pointed it at
I
the
thought he
cop?
was-
No. Just he had a gun that
Oh,
was
that
unloaded.
ain't shit. I thought that was.
times have changed.
Yeah, he turned things around, and congratulations and props to him for it. Honestly, this is great. This is a success story. I'm not saying it because it's like fuck Robert Downey Jr. too. I'm just saying.
Right.
This stuff is fucking stupid,
Well,
though.
this is what Kim Kardashian's always fighting about. Like,
Yeah.
prison should be about rehabilitation.
Driving under the influence, possession of illegal drugs, carrying a handgun. He also woke up in a child's bed because he was so drunk, crawled through a window, and fucking, you know what I mean? It's just like the guy was
Different though, right?
wreck.
Well, I
He
think
didn't hit a girl.
I think he got rid of that.
Different,
stuff.
yeah.
You can call the race card, but he also didn't hit a female.
It's traumatizing for a fucking child to wake up in a bed and a grown man is just in it. I mean, that's
For sure, but that's a mistake. He wasn't touching the kid.
No, I understand. I'm just saying, dude, there are so many fucked up individuals it's just, they're just picking. They're just picking.
Oh, yeah.
It's so many fucked up. Dude, I know stories that are fucking insane.
Tell
and they're
'em.
just like working agents,
Yeah.
working like, dude, for like agents to drop people.
It's wild.
You're
Agree.
the devil.
Yes.
You're the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? And
Yep.
so anyway, just come see me in Memphis. I'll be in Memphis August 10th, and then Dallas,
August
and
8th,
Wichita.
and August 8th, you can come check me out at Covina. And then the 23rd to the 25th in Oxnart.
AnywayChrisLee.com.
Is that it?
That's it.
DriveFastAllGas.com.
we just put
We
a
got
little
four weeks left. Go buy merch. We're dropping special merch, limited edition. Once it's gone, it's gone forever. It's limited edition camo tee hat. Drops this Friday, Saturday, Sunday only. And then August 31st, we're giving this truck away.
You're like
DriveFastAllGas.com.
You're like Disney. You're putting it in the vault.
That's it. It goes away forever.
Remember when they used to do that? Dumbo is in the vault and it's never coming out.